Disclaimer: I do not own the clips or music shown. These are used for review and entertainment purposes. Thank you. Well, after Superman, let's go back to Marvel. What's the next Marvel movie?
Cause don't worry, I'ma get it, granny. What happened? Now my daddy happy. Mama call me up, that money coming, and she love me. I done made it now. I done found like meaning now.
Oh my gosh. 2 cakes. Thanks, Ma. You shouldn't have. Marvel Studios, the Fantastic Four First Steps is the yet another attempt at getting the Fantastic Four to the big screen. And it's also yet another MCU movie, except it's a little different. It's not set in the main timeline. That's for right now, until they actually put them into the main timeline and stuff. Yeah, okay. And there was a lot of hype built around this movie. People wanted to see these characters in the MCU for years. For years, people shared around fake little fan art of Robert Downey Jr. clubbing with Reed Richards, and now there's potential of them getting that. So, the movie was released, and the reception has been pretty positive. Many liked it. Yeah, and what I thought about it, well, let's see if this movie is actually fantastic. Okay, let me shut up. Like, it goes all the way back. I remember back in 2019, many people, including myself, when we got out of seeing Endgame, we were wondering what would be next for Marvel. There was 2 things we thought about. There was 2 main things we thought about after Endgame. The X-Men and the Fantastic Four. How are they going to work into the MCU? What are they going to be like? Who's going to play them? There were theories all around the world for years. People wanted Jim to be Reed Richards. An obsession with Emily Blunt playing Sue Storm. Wanted Zac Efron to be the Human Torch. Shared, type like fan art and stuff of Mark Ruffalo's Hulk going against the theme. For years, people wanted this. For years. I was one of those people. Let's see how it's compared. That it took till 2025 for the Fantastic Four to be in a shared Marvel universe. That is insane. It took it for them to that long. Let's go through some of the other Fantastic Four movies. Like their first attempt.
Whoa.
That straight up didn't really get released officially. Those poor souls really had to rush and put something together for it to come out. I kind of feel sorry for them, honestly. I really wonder what it would have been like if it actually got to be finished. But then you have the Tim Story's Fantastic Four in the 2000s, which I like the castings for the 4 themselves. I really love them. I love Aaron Fudge Reed. I especially love Michael Chiklis. They have nice chemistry with one another, and it's really entertaining just watching some of their scenes on their own.
That's none of your business.
Okay, all right. I'm just concerned. I'd hate to wake up one morning and find out she was killed in a rock slide.
I'll show you a rock slide.
But while there was some cool stuff in there, there's always felt like there was something missing. Like, there was just certain writing choices that were a little questionable, and some feels a little subdued. It feels like it's not going up to its full potential. It's not like... Because, they kind of delve a lot into the celebrity aspect of them, which I like them going to that, but just, I don't know, just... There need to be more of them being actual explorers while being heroes at the same time. I mean, you get a little bit of that, but not really. A good chunk of the time they're on ground, and yeah, it does feel a little dated sometimes. It's sometimes kind of funny. It really is. But hey, Silver Surfer was cold. I like the Silver Surfer. That he was cool. He was cold in the movie. I love it. You got guys. I'm so scared. It's Galactus. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Wow, I'm so scared of a cloud. Oh,
I will no longer
oh my gosh.
This is the
Wow,
end
it's just like the comic.
for us.
It's actually like the comic. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, very good clown dog.
Oh boy! Yes!
It just feels like it just, when I'm watching these movies, I'm older. I'm like, I don't know, something's missing. It doesn't feel like exactly what I want from the Fantastic Four. And a lot of people felt the same way. You guys, Captain Holt was in the second one. I just want to put that out there. Then, you know, they didn't get a third movie, and there was stuff about the third movie with Jessica Alba really wanted Franklin to be in the third one, and there's also, they were considering the Black Panther to appear, and the Super Skrull, and a Nihilist, and I don't know. They were throwing around a lot of stuff. It didn't get made. And they even thought about a X-Men versus Fantastic Four movie. Yeah, that's real. Look that up. But, then there's another attempt. Hey everybody, let's take a look at it. Okay, since, you know, it's the year 2025, things change. You know, so let's this movie deserves every bit of hate that it gets. Actually, I think that's possibly one of the worst movies I ever seen that has been based on a Marvel property. And a matter of fact, I think it's probably top 2 worst superhero movies ever made. That movie is terrible. Don't get that out of my face. Oh my gosh, it's disgusting. I don't even want to look at it. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That was not fantastic at all.
Say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
Spamming memes is fun. How many times have I used that in my videos?
Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Don't forget that.
I'm now on to this movie. Yeah, again, with the MCU, it's not in the main timeline for now. It's pretty much them just in a retro 60s-ish type of future that's kind of akin to the Jetsons. Since it's just on a separate timeline, you won't really get to see them reference stuff like the Thanos snap, or Chitauri, or Shield. Tom Holland. I'm sorry, little bro. You may not be getting Jeremy Renner, Tom Holland, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Anthony Mackie, and Chris Hemsworth, and Paul Rudd, and you know, they're not here, son. I'm sorry to tell you, Nick Fury ain't showing. Is there any way that Mace Windu can be in the Mandalorian? But yeah, it's pretty much this own little timeline until, you know, after Secret Wars, they got to be melded into the, you know, our, you know, the normal time. But yeah, the plot pretty much begins with the Fantastic Four pretty much being established. You do get to see a little bit of footage of them getting ready to go to space and get their cosmic powers, but that's just like in the first few minutes. We don't got time for that. They're the Fantastic Four. They've been around for a few years. They have established rogues. Yeah, bro, like Mole Man is in this movie. It took us this long to see a proper live action Mole Man that is homage to their debut issue. And also the Red Ghost is an established villain here. you see his monkeys. I don't know what superhero movies that released this year's obsession with monkeys, but does he show up on screen? Well, he's in the trailer, and he's supposed to be played by John Malkovich. Why would you cut that out of the movie? Why would you cut that out of the movie? That's like cutting Backdrop the Leaper out of the Winter Soldier. Why would you do? What were they? They could have kept that scene in, man. Hey, Mr. Malkovich, it's me. It's me, Kevin. You know, are you ready for the premiere of Fantastic Four? Funny story, man. Them behind the scenes, the deleted scene featurettes on the DVDs and stuff about to go crazy. Yeah, that's all I can say. And then yeah. Hey, don't act like that. Don't act like that. Don't. Man, John Malkovich has like the worst luck when it comes to like Marvel movies, bro. First Raimi, Spider-Man 4, now this. Oh my gosh. Don't act like that. Yeah, release the Red Ghost cut. Release the Red Ghost cut. Please spam this online. Just spam it. Spam it online. Spam it all the way you need to. Matter of fact, I'll get my computer monkeys to do it right now. And while they're an established team and we have a cool opening sequence, we get used to the team. There's also Sue Storm is pregnant with Franklin. Fun fact, Franklin Richards is he's literally Alien X in human form. Like, this kid is crazy powerful. So took this long for us to actually have Franklin in a Fantastic Four movie. And Herbie is here. These such integral things to Fantastic Four, and it took them that long to have them in the... And while we get used to these versions of Fantastic Four, I have no complaints. They're good. They're good. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, I like a lot. And when I first heard the casting, I had genuine thumbs up. I was like, yeah, all right. She is the heart of the team. She has a little bit of wisdom, but also has an arc as well. She's like Sue Storm. She's yeah. It's Sue Storm. I have no You have Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, the smartest man on Earth. And when I first heard the casting, I was like, oh, like I didn't really have any hard feelings. I was like, oh, okay. In this movie, I was like, he's good. He's good as Reed, and he matched the energy of I'm really smart. I think of all the possibilities and all the equations. Even sometimes when I think about something that's not the best, it still comes. Especially when there's a conversation between him and Sue, which was great. I feel like it was very in character, and it was something that, like, responses, something that people could gravitate towards. I was like, yeah, perfect. I love it. But yeah, I thought he was a pretty good read. He was really nice. I can't wait to see more. And then you also have Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm. He was good as well. He captured that energy of him being cocky while humble and someone who genuinely wants to do good and cares about others at the same time. He isn't too annoying and to the point where he's like, I'm Johnny Storm. You know, Johnny Storm has been some of everything in cinematic history. Bro has been Captain America. He's been Michael B. Jordan. Now he's Eddie.
Barbecue chicken alert! Barbecue chicken alert!
Munson. Wow. Us as a thing. I love him as a thing. When I first heard the casting, I was completely on board. And I wish we could have saw a little bit more of him, because I heard there was like a few cut scenes from the movie. I kind of wish they kept them in, but who knows? They might have a reason why they cut them out. But what we got of Ben, I've been satisfied with. And I also love the look of Ben Grimm. He's straight out of a Jack Kirby drawing. That's what I'm looking. Not looking like some curled up Popeye's chicken. We get to see a little bit of his side about him caring for the family. We get to see him have a heart with Reed. He actually nice interactions with him and the rest of the family. He interacts with pretty much about everybody in the team. Well, it's really to the point where everyone interacts with each other. There's not really a point where you're like, man, I wish Ben and Johnny interacted more, or I wish Reed and Ben interacted more. Everyone kind of interacts with one another like they're actual family. And also, his love interest is Natasha Lyonne as Alicia Rachel. They could have just made her Alicia. They could have just made her Alicia. Like, okay, this isn't something that Sue would do, and this isn't something that Johnny would do. They all felt pretty in character. But then, plot. We have the Silver Surfer, but it isn't Norman Rad this time. It's Shala Ball, who isn't even really. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. We might. And the typical Silver Surfer is here and is like, the Galactus is coming, and he's going to eat planet Earth. So everybody better be ready.
I herald his beginning. I herald your end. I herald.
And Johnny and Shalabal do have like a chase scene that kind of references Rise of Silver Surfer somewhat. Also, Johnny tries to flirt with Shalabal a few times in this movie. Johnny Storm.
So the surfboard, is that part of your body, or is that... So she does...
attracted to aliens in the comics too. That's seriously. And of course, they go to space. They try to figure out what's going on. And it's a fun chase scene in space. This is what I was looking for. About the Explorers part earlier. Yeah, this is straight out of a Fantastic Four comic. I was so engaged. I was literally like this, bruh. Love trying to chase the Four, or the Four trying to chase Shala. It's very fun. There's some good effects. They use their powers pretty well here, and all the tension while Sue is giving birth to Franklin in the ship. So have Galactus, played by Ralph Ineson, and yeah, he's not a cloud. We came a long way. He's actually Galactus. He's actually Galactus in this movie.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT!
And Galactus was really cool in this movie. And there were some certain scenes where he was just straight boar farming, and it reminded me of Marvel Ultimate Alliance a little bit. The way he was just moving. There was even a shot of him looking around at some buildings. I was just like Ultimate Alliance. I'm gonna play the game. You know what? I got it right here. Let's play. Let's go ahead and play. This is going to be a gameplay video of Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Come on, everyone. And of course, you've seen in the trailers about there being drama, about them giving Franklin to them or not. Or, Galactus would eat their world. And it's really good drama. There's nice tension here. And whenever they're talking about Galactus coming, there's maybe like a light joke here and there, like a light little quip. But it isn't like, oh my gosh, Thor, I have cancer. Really hard to not get Galactus to touch Earth and him to save Franklin. It's very fun scenes of Reed trying to figure out all the equations and everything. Scene where Sue gives a speech. Again, I love how they're just not a bunch of people that are just live together, that talk to each other sometimes. I love it. The MCU haven't really been that bad. I mean, when it comes to like teams, they have nice interactions with one another, so it shouldn't really be something hard for them. The Fantastic Four is a little different from them. They're actually, most of them are pretty much actual family. It's a man, his wife, his brother-in-law, his longtime best friend, and their son. So, like, at first when I was watching the trailer, I was like, yo, the Thing, that's not the voice I kind of expected out of.
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I mean, you're gonna ruin your appetite.
I'm hungry.
The Thing's mouth. I mean, I didn't hate it, but you know, for years I've been kind of used to the, it's clobbering time.
Feet and Thing hands. All the earthquake and moon-shaken power of the Thing can be yours.
But yeah, and there's also, since it's in an alternate timeline, I like that they play that a little bit, where, of course, they're just universe's protectors, even though there might be a few heroes around. Like, there might be Spidey or, you know, somewhere. But, like, here, it's their separate timeline, and they kind of had somewhat of their own Battle of New York, if you know what I mean. Well, there literally are battles in New York, but, you know. There's one bit in the movie where I made a shawarma joke. So, when they're fighting Galactus, I got reminded of that little era on the internet where people were trying to build Galactus up as if he's, like, they're trying to be like, wow, Galactus should be a Thanos level threat. He should be built up in an Avengers movie. It's not like his first appearance was in Fantastic Four and he's generally a Fantastic Four villain. No, he has to be set up in an Avengers movie. He's a big dude. No, bro just shows up and eats planets, and the Fantastic Four stop him. Okay? Dude, did you watch that one episode of EMH and thought that was the big saga villains, you know, since it's a Fantastic Four video, you know the Robert Downey elephant in the room. I personally don't think that it's the main Doctor Doom. There's absolutely no way. I don't think that's Victor. It has to be a Doom bot or some sort of Tony Stark variant before they reveal the real Doctor Doom, and then the real Doctor Doom creates Battleworld, and then at least the Secret Wars where they fight the real actual MCU Doctor Doom that will play Doctor Doom in the movies going forward. Absolutely no way they brought the man that played Iron Man to be like, hey, can you be Doctor Doom for 7 more movies? The character with a Romani heritage and has a long-time rivalry with Reed, and the fact that you look like one of the most prominent heroes in the universe. Kidding thing. This might be just one of the many Doctor Doom variants that are going to be in the movie, and they're just being like, hey, Robert Downey Jr., it's in a Marvel movie again, guys. I know they're probably going to do something like the timelines change, like Crisis on Infinite Earth style, and they're going to wake up and make it like the X-Men and Fantastic Four always been in the MCU timeline, and one character's going to be like, hey, remember that time when we fought Thanos? Or that time when we were fighting over the Accords at the airport? And then another character's gonna be like, bro, what are you talking about? That didn't happen. This video to a playlist and come back right here and comment something. I mean, genuinely, comment something down below. Like, something like this is gonna happen. I will admit, it will be fun seeing them interact with some of the outer Marvel Universe, you know, characters. And we'll possibly even get the bombastic Bagman. I Am Number 4 is a really good movie. Is it perfect? No. I feel like they could have added a little bit of stuff there, or could have kept some stuff there. It could have been at least 10 more minutes longer. But it doesn't completely hurt it, as this movie has nothing but love for the Fantastic Four. The people behind this movie and Matt Shakman truly love these characters. It's like a love letter. And if you're a longtime fan of these characters as well, I highly doubt you have a bad time. And even if you are a casual that, you know, has seen the other movies, or probably haven't seen the other Fantastic Four movies, you probably just watched the MCU, I think you'll probably have a good time too. It has good characters. They have really good chemistry with one another. The acting is good. The action is very cool. The effects look pretty neat in this movie, and I can see that this movie could possibly be some of people's favorites and will be remembered for a pretty long time. And I definitely see me rewatching this a few times as well. So I recommend this movie. Please go check it out. But yeah, please go watch the movie. Go watch it, please. Here's how the donut scale goes, if you're wondering. Obviously, there's discussions about which movie is better, either Fantastic Four or Superman, because, you know, Marvel versus DC, and certain people act like they haven't grew out of playground arguments. Like, there's no problem with enjoying both. Please, just and even if you don't like one of them, don't gatekeep or try to attack other people for enjoying a movie that you don't enjoy. I loved both of them. Just gotta pick a side, man. This is not the U.S. election. Okay, this isn't politics. This is people in tight costumes fighting. Bro, there's nothing wrong with going on Netflix and watching Daredevil and Arrow back right now. Like, bro, it is not that serious. It's not that deep. Okay, just please. Just please. Superman a second time, not so long ago. I'm honestly considering. Both movies gave me a very big smile on my face when they ended, for different reasons. But yeah, I love Fantastic Four. I love the characters. Every one of them had charisma. They had great chemistry with one another. It was perfect. So the score is good. Like the music, like they even saying Fantastic Four in the music. Like, you can hum it and you can hear them like, oh, Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. Okay, but here's the thing. I hope you guys like, comment, not a mean comment, subscribe, and yeah, I need 4. Just the number 4. 4. Just please 4. Just 4. Just 4. But yeah, okay, guys. Don't for real. Don't make me seem like I'm invisible and not watching a video. And after y'all watch it, make sure y'all do a big stretch afterwards. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. You know, I'm done. What am I doing?
Don't tell me how to kill sex!
Long, but when I know the time is right for me and you, I just flame on, flame on. You know, and on, flame on, flame on, flame on.